Welcome to the second segment, or the most beautiful girl in Russia, Miss Summer 2022 live interviews. A round of applause for these three beautiful ladies I have in my list.
Thank you.
Okay, it's good to have you here. Okay, so without much further ado, we'll go straight into it. We'll start by you telling us your name, your country, and what city you'll be representing, and then we'll go from there.
Well, my name is Doris.
Okay.
I'm from Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
I'm representing Moscow. Shout out to Moscow.
Good to have you here. Good to have Moscow in the house.
Thank
Okay.
you.
My name is Stёphanie Moise. I'm from Haiti and
Okay.
I'm representing Moscow.
Awesome. Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Good to have you too.
Okay.
My name is Isabelle Mwiza.
Okay.
I'm from Rwanda. I'm presenting Obninsk.
It's good to have you. It's good to have you. Okay. So I'll start my question. The first question with Isabelle. So, coming all the way from Obninsk, how has it been? How has the journey been so far for you?
For me, it wasn't easy. Like, because the time I had to take the train, it was in the weekend.
Okay.
So everybody were coming like from vacation trips. So I had to make the whole journey standing in the train like 2 hours.
Wow.
I got here like tired, and I had a flu. So like when I got to my quartier, I had to sleep. Like I slept like the whole day. The next whole day I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I was too tired.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm finally here in the
Feel
house.
fresh?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good to have you here, and hopefully going back, you wouldn't have to stand 2 hours in the train. Please, they don't stress the queens like that. But it's good to have you in our midst. Okay, so my question for Anih is: being among the ladies, what have you learned so far?
Thank you for that question. It's interesting because I've learned so much of things from that ladies.
Okay.
First thing is the way we act with each other.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's too. Normalement, les gens, quand ils sont dans une compétition, ils se comportent comme des élus, comme des compétentes, comme des gens qui sont en compétition entre eux. Mais ici, tout le monde est à l'aise avec tout le monde est OK. Et that's why I feel like, those ladies, it's like I already know everyone that it's the way we act, the way we talk with each other, the way we behave between us. That's amazing.
I feel like that's really special. And I also like the fact that we have a multilingual queen in the house that speaks multiple languages and the switch and everything. That's amazing. So thank you for sharing that with us. But because yes, me also being in the house, I've seen how everyone has a togetherness, everyone has unity in the house, and I feel like it's something really special because most of the time when people see ladies in a house, they feel like it's always going to be fights, there's always going to be quarrels and all that. But seeing everybody united and everyone doing things together, that's really something special. And thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so my question for Doris is, what's your definition of success?
To me, success, I would say, it's reaching your goals, whatever you set out to do, and you, no matter what, how big, how little it is, even if it is just like setting out your day and making sure you accomplish it. To me, success is doing what you set out to do and doing it very well, and feeling so happy and proud that you did this is success to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome because I feel like you saying growth, as one of the reasons or one of the definitions for success. I feel like that's very special, and that's something that people need to understand because without growth, I don't feel like you can say you're successful enough because you can't be successful and you're still where you were 2 years before.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And so my question for Isabelle, what do young ladies have to do to make the world respect them more?
For young ladies, like we have a lack of confidence. Like we feel like we don't have enough. Like we compare ourselves with like our neighbors, every people around us will be like, she has good hair, I have bad hair. She has good toys, I have bad toys. Like, we just focus on what we don't have, but we don't see what we have. Like, if you would realize, like, see yourself in the mirror, see how you are beautiful, see how you should be confident, like, of your body, and, like, know that your body is not you. It's not you. You need to be like, you have a soul, you have a heart, you have your spirit inside you. Just that will be enough, like, for the girls to be recognized in this world. And I think we can change this world.
Yeah.
And we can take the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, because that is something that I actually agree with, because a lot of young ladies out there today, I feel like for them, they have so much power. I feel like ladies don't know the power that they hold. You know, when you have that much power and you don't have confidence to back it up, it's almost wasted. But when you have confidence as a lady, you know, you're evolving. You're coming out to people, you're telling them, this is me, this is who I am, this is who I represent, this is what I carry. So for you saying that confidence is something that you feel like young ladies should do to make the world respect them more, I feel like that's really special. So thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so my question for Anih is, what's one thing you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for having the knowledge of treating myself good. Because I feel that the world that we're involving in, don't treat people good. Okay. So when you know how to treat yourself, it's another bound, it's another power you have. So when you know how to treat yourself, you teach people how to treat you back. So that's why I know if I have the capacity, if I have the knowledge to treat myself right, so people will treat me right. Okay. So that's the right thing.
Yeah, and that's amazing that you say that, because self-care, I feel like people don't go into self-care. Yeah. Some people don't realize that you need to fuel yourself. You need to make yourself grow. You need to take care of yourself. So for you saying that self-care is something that you are, grateful for, that's amazing. So thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so my question to Doris is, what are 3 things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without. First, God, of course, because He gives me life, He gives me the reason to live. Basically, my whole life, my entire being depends on Him. Secondly, my family, because my family is everything to me. Because right from birth, from my childhood, every single thing I know is my family. They're always showing me love. Like, I don't even know how to explain the love I feel from my family. And the third thing I can't live without, it's let me say my phone, food. Of course,
that's 4 things now. That's 4 things now.
No, the phone and the food, I would put it together because they are kind of like equal to me.
Okay.
Yeah, the food is very important.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so my question for Isabelle, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, for the next 5 years, we have dreams, but it's hard to predict what the picture we see in 5 years.
Yeah.
But for me, okay, had already graduated bachelor.
Okay.
So
what are you studying right now?
I'm studying nuclear physics.
Okay.
Yeah. So I see myself working.
Okay.
Working, having my own job, owning my own salary, being independent. I just want to be independent in 5 years. Be able to pay my house, be able to buy everything I want. That's the thing I want in 5 years.
We love an independent queen. We love ladies that understand and know that they need to make money for themselves. They need to have strong and stable finances, because we don't need men.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we do not need men. But yeah, so no offense to Dr. Kubara, but it's just how it is. Being an independent woman, being an independent lady, at the end of the day, if you can do things for yourself, I feel like that's one power that you have. So thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, and my question for Doris is if you could have dinner with any famous person, who would it be and why?
Okay, actually, it's going to be a musician for sure.
Okay.
Or probably The Kardashians? Probably
You have the whole family, or you have one particular person?
I would love the whole family actually, but if I'm to choose one person, I'll choose Kourtney because I think she's so cool and so intelligent and beautiful and so empowering that seeing her, dining with her would be like, oh my god.
Will be a dream come true for you. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us. The Kardashians have actually made their mark in the entertainment industry and in reality shows and reality TV. So for you saying that that's Kourtney Kardashian is somebody that you want to dine with, I feel like that's something special. Especially if you want to go in that line that she's in, you having a business,
of course.
Being into entertainment.
I already have a business going on.
Oh, what business do you have?
Not too long ago, bust nails.
Nails. Wow.
Yeah. So
you see, we're already making movements and we're already making steps. That's awesome. That's awesome. So for you saying that that's somebody you can dine with, because I feel like for Kourtney Kardashian, I might not know exactly everything about her, but one thing I know about Kourtney Kardashian is her business. She's very business-minded, and she's very solid about making money and moving and evolving.
Yeah,
so for
promoting women.
Promoting women, because I feel like for people, whenever they hear the Kardashians, they always feel like, oh, this person is shallow, or this person doesn't. But no, if you actually settle down and you actually watch them and you actually look at them, they are successful women.
Yeah.
And one thing about the Kardashians is that it's a house of women. Mm-hmm. Like, of course, they have their partners and their significant others, but when they show that show, just the women that they, the page or the front page or the flyer or whatever. So for you saying that, that's awesome, and I really hope that that's something that becomes a reality for you. So thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so my question being for Anih, what makes you unique as a person?
Okay. I would say it's my audacity.
Okay.
Because sometimes I feel like there's something that's out of my capacities, that's out of my abilities, but I still do it. Mm-hmm. Because I like to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself to know, and if I do it, it works. So that's why I'm always saying, take this risk, do it, make it happen. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why people admire me and respect me sometimes. Not all the times for that point. I always like taking risks. It's my audacity. It's make me honey. Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Because I am in every point I'm standing, I'm always shining too at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So when I say I want to take this risk, when I will say I will do it and I will make it happen. So that's me.
That's a uniqueness, and thank you for sharing that with us, because I feel like a lot of people don't have that audacity, that I feel like audacity and having audacity and being confident is like intertwined.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mixed. Yeah. So for you having that, it's like this kind of thing where you're talking to somebody and you're coming out, you're showing them like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Take me as I am. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. So Doris, my question for you is, what would you say are your strengths?
My strength, I would say my attitude, having this a go-getter attitude, like just setting my mind to something and doing it and coming out really good in it. Okay. I would say is a really big strength I have. Okay. And then secondly, my relationship with like my friends, I personally like keep a very small group of friends because I feel like I can make them like a family, like a second family to me, because I like keeping crowd to me is kind of like a whole lot of distractions. So I would say my strength is having a very little group of people which I can rely on, and they can rely on me as well. Okay. So yeah.
All right, thank you so much for sharing that with us and throwing more light on the topic. Okay, so my question for Anih is what has been your biggest failure and how are you able to bounce back from it?
Okay, I would say it's when I was young. Okay. I wasn't like that to learn as much. So I like to judge people too much because and the way they touch me to live, they touch me to look at people. So it feels like when someone do something, it's not like feels like what I'm doing. I feel like this one is like a bad person.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like no, it's my biggest fears because I know that I was looking at like someone and I just judging and say you are a bad person. So that's why I had so less friends when I was young. Yeah, and when I was growing, I learned how to be more tolerant.
Okay.
And that's way I can see. I feel like more free with myself because I can support and I can tolerate other people and as much women too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for shedding light on that, and we really appreciate you for that response. Okay, and finally for Isabelle, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Okay, in this world, many things to change, many things to keep. Okay. But if I could change one thing, I would like to every child in the street to have a home.
Okay.
For a child, if you don't have parent who loves you, not even biological parents, someone who care about you. You know, when you go home, you just be like, I lost my book, and there's someone to I will buy another one tomorrow. You know, I fall down and they come and pick you up. That is it's something that I received. I think every child in this world deserves that. If I could change one thing in this world, I would like every child to have a home.
Okay, that's amazing, and I feel like nobody would. I feel that's really awesome because I feel like nobody would look or think about that because in the world, as we know it, there are homeless kids everywhere. They don't have a home, they don't have shelter, they don't have food, they don't have clothing. For you saying that every child on the street will have a roof over their head and have food to eat and be clothed, that's really amazing. And that's really something that I hope that in future you will be able to accomplish. So thank you so much for answering that question. So we've come to the end of our live segment, and I'm very excited to have you ladies with us, Doris, Anih, and Isabelle. We are excited to see you all in 2 days' time because Miss Summer Russia 2022 is in 2 days.
Yes.
And we'll be happy to see you all. Thank you so much for having me, and we will see you on the 23rd of July. A round of applause for everyone.
Thank you so much.